Never pressure a client to do something they shouldn't buy. So don't to do something or buy something, right? Very important, okay? The widget. Anyone know what a widget is? Anyone know? It's a mythical product. What's a widget, right? That's the question, okay? When we were in school, they taught us about widgets in economics. What a widget is if you want to make a model of something, what you do is you come up with a basic overall model. It doesn't really matter what the product is, but you can then take the product through all layers of production, through producing it, through distributing it, selling it, marketing it, right? The old widget, okay? So here's the challenge that I face when I deal with a group of diverse people, because you're all from different industries. Rather than coming up with because I need to have a script here that I take you through for tonal patterns. So rather than taking from, for credit repair or auto sales or stocks or bonds, what I did is I created a generic script for you. And it's for some product that's really, really difficult to sell. So what we're going to be doing for the next 2 days is I want you to pretend right now you're selling not what you're selling day to day. You're selling a generic product. And I'm going to show you how to sell a generic product over the phone, okay? And it's a $4,000 product, $4,000 product to people that you don't know, that you've never spoken to before. And basically, you're going to have 4 seconds to capture their imagination and 1 call to close the sale. Now, just so you know, the reason I picked this kind of product, it's like being trained to be a Navy SEAL, right? Once you go through this rigorous training, everything else seems pretty easy, right? So my goal is to show you how to sell something right now that is really, really hard to sell. And then you'll say, geez, wow, I can sell that. So when you go back to selling whatever it is, a $90 product to get them into a funnel or a $300, whatever it might be, it's going to seem really, really easy. Because the techniques to sell, it doesn't matter. You could be selling anything, okay? So we're going to pick a product. What it is, it's a seminar, actually. And it's a training that I did in England, where I was training this company. I walked in, and it was the worst sales force in history. I'm dysfunctional on every level. The manager was ripping off the boss. So he was like kicking back and like looking at the racing charts. The manager, okay? The salespeople were running hog wild. They were closing, I think, 30 sales a month. 30 sales a month. And they had the worst scripts ever. And I went in, I trained them for 2.5 days. And the next month, in that month, they closed 112 sales. They went 400%. And just it was 3 weeks. And now I think the company tripled, up 300% over 6 months by switching from what they were doing, which was crap, to the straight line. I wrote every script for them. I showed them how to manage the sale, the whole 9 yards, okay? So we're going to take that product, a seminar company, okay, just to give you some basis here to insert yourself in. So what I want you to do is please play full out, though, because I'm going to actually show you some very powerful stuff with tonal patterns. So it's very important that when you're going through this to really ignite see what happens is this. We all have massive talent within us. And sometimes you have one of those days, right, where you're really, really on. And sometimes you're really, really off. You go, I can't believe I said that. I can't believe I did it. I'm such an idiot, right? We have those moments. We just can't close a door. Other days, we're just on the money. Everything we say is perfect. My goal is I want to show you how to ignite those feelings, those emotions from when you're really, really on, and show you what it was that you were doing on those particular days, the way you were speaking, the way you were moving, the patterns, the language patterns you were running. So we're going to do that, but I'm going to actually make you sell right in the room so you actually feel it. It's very powerful, okay?